welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're playing the Rays series and let's get into it. Because we're 3-2 and we gotta lose. Who? Oh, we pitching.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Pierce, are you in my stream still?
Going, we in go mode. Going, we in go mode. We don't ever stop, we don't ever drop. We keep rolling, I know that you better rock. We the veterans, yup, you in steady shock. We just better men, no, you can barely walk a mile in our shoes. We never through, we number one while you settle for two. Better review, way overdue. If they can't have us, they won't settle for you. We in go mode, backed on the post on the phone, can't hear it, kinda loco. Poker face stone while I'm staring in the mirror, got my deuce on the phone, can't hear it, but my vision getting clearer. Going, yeah, we in go mode.
And this is the rubber man. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Here's O'Neal Cruz. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That clips a corner. McClanahan, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Bucks go down quietly.
Hey, Pierce, minus
their first
6.
opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Tropicana Field, and today's starting pitcher, Jared Jones.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Oh. Wait.
The other way. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Ha-Sung Kim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Oh, yeah.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Yandy Diaz now gets under and pops it up. Gonzalez makes the play. 2 away.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. The Rays leading on the solo homer. That one missed. Swing and a pop.
Pierce, are you still watching my stream?
Jones makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. This is Joey Bart. McClanahan back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And there's a ball. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Nick Gonzalez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Pham on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pham leads off first with 1 away. That misses. Ball 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is lifted in the air. Holds it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back now in Tampa Bay, here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt. Out to center. Cruz under it. And makes the grab. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
On the ground right
yeah.
side. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Jansen to hit. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
That's gone.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. See
Yeah.
you later. All muscle to center field. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And this is now back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Over Figueroa.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing, and that's a ball. And that drops in for a strike. To third, Caminero. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the Pirates
O'Neal
batting order turns over.
Cruz.
Stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Line drive. Gone.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like she was right there.
Horowitz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And the slider just misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Foul ball. And ball 1. Way high there. And it's 2-1. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard. And now Ha-Seong Kim. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-1. Ziggy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to.
Hayes to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Second
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Wow.
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lau at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Burrell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one in the air center field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5. Back here at Tropicana Field, start of the 4th. Here's Joey Bart now. And first offering is fouled off. Bart measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Sugar Shane notches the strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
1 down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch to McCutchen. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's down and in.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Diaz makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Just missed. A changeup missing, and it's 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. That one
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Hello.
Three-two now. Ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job
I'm
staying
playing
up the middle with his
franchise.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That misses. And the count now 2-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. That pitch just misses the inside corner.
3 and 2.
Counts full, 3-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. DeLuca under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Pirates. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay. Junior Caminero. On the ground. And it goes just foul.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That's towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Paul Sewald loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson, the lefty, warming up as well. And he grounds one to the right side. And there are 2 outs.
He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Danny Jansen to hit here. This one in the air center field. And that is that. No runs, no hit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. McClanahan back to work. Pitch
1 ball,
misses.
no strike.
1.
Pitching to
Drew
the Rays,
Rasmussen comes on now.
number 57.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Rasmussen.
attacking these hitters.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner
What are you
aboard
playing
to
right now,
start
Bob?
the inning. So the lineup flips over. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. And that's
1 out.
outside.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field.
Ball,
I've never seen a
outside.
player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest short.
Caminero. 1 at second. On to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Connor Falefa in the box again. Takes the strike.
No ball. 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. In 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lowe has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for
pitching for the
Back
Pirates.
now to start the bottom of the fifth and
Number
taking
34.
over on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him. Well, these Rays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops into the glove, and a quick out, number one. So the Rays batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. Runner goes again. Come on and miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Figueroa snags it for the second out.
Good hard
The first
fastball
baseman,
up in the
number
zone
2,
right there. They
Yandy.
look really good coming in, but it's
Diaz.
so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Diaz
One ball,
stands
no
in
strike.
with two away as he takes a ball. And
Ball.
another ball
2 balls.
low
No strike.
on its second with two down.
Yeah.
Off the
That's
mark
the ball.
there, and it's 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's a hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They limit the damage. And we're back, top of the sixth inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart, ground ball, left side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And now it's Andrew
Now
McCutcheon.
batting, right fielder Andrew.
Swing and a ball
McCutcheon.
lined out towards center. DeLuca grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground. And
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the sixth. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Cruz ranging back. And it hits the
Yeah.
fence. They're still chasing it as
I'm
he
going.
rounds
I'm going.
second.
I'm going.
And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And the batter now, Christopher Morel. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Popped up right side, Gonzalez. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Junior Caminero digs in now. 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
One away with a runner at third. Just misses. Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one down the line. Slings the first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Bowen, you still there?
In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Yeah.
Figueroa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because dives, but it kicks off his glove. Back to the top of the order. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Pirates leave 1. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
Yeah.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive
what are you
side
doing?
for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors
Are you playing
in the most.
CPU?
1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And strike 2. One out, base is empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's a fair ball. Now it's the right fielder,
15.
Josh Lowe.
Low.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Save
1
at
strike.
second, and that was not close. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
way out front of that inside pitch there, and
The
just
batter,
exactly
number 7.
the opposite kind of
Shortstop.
approach that you want with 2
Yeah.
strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And that'll do it. The Rays ready to begin the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that is out of play. Slides, but it gets by him. Man at first, Spencer Horwitz will hit next. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Rips one to right, and that's a base hit. Cut off, throw to second. He's in there.
All over that one right there. When you connect
Now
and it
batting.
jumps off your bat like that,
Joey.
you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he...
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play.
This one popped up right side. Diaz hauls it in for the out. And there are 2
Now
down.
batting, designated hitter, Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the ground to the left. Over to Diaz. That ends the inning and stops things.
Pitching for the
Back
Pirates.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
50.
bottom of the 8th. Carmen
Carmen.
Mlodzinski.
Well, they need someone to
Mlodzinski.
stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball.
Nice
And it
hit.
finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the
And
second
now it's
baseman,
Brandon Lau.
Brandon
1 for 3.
Lau.
Ripped to right.
Oh no.
Nabs it. Now a long throw to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are
left
6-4
field,
threes
number
or something like
24.
that. Right
Left the
there, it's
Brown.
just sort of a combination of
Left
good defense
Brown.
and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Pirates 2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one out to right. Lowe has it sized up. One up, one down. At the plate
Yep.
for
You said bro, so I said yeah.
manager out of the new pitcher now, Pete Fairbanks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called
Now
upon with big
pitching for the
leads
Rays.
because it just doesn't have the same
Number
intensity as a
29.
tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental
Fairbanks.
toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swings through it for the K. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Popped up. Loud. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays.
Well, guys, I'll see you next time. W's in the chat. Peace.